Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another segment of Drinking Wine at 9. Why? Because it's 9 o'clock and we be drinking. My name is Mats, and today I'm joined by a return guest. Her name is DJ Johnson, and she works with Folio. And today it's all about bubbles. We have Italy, the United States, and France. So DJ, welcome back to the table.
Thank you, excited to be here.
Absolutely, so let's go. Let's talk about bubbles.
Excellent. It's happy hour somewhere, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
So should we start with France then?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, so I'll start with the Heidsieck family. We have Piper Heidsieck and Charles Heidsieck. In 1785, just to give you a little bit of background, Florence Heidsieck was traveling around Europe selling his wares. He fell in love with a lady from Champagne. They moved to Champagne and started their own champagne house. And then he brought his two nephews from Germany over, which was Christian and Charles. Just to fast forward the story, Christian brought his best friend with him, Albert. And very suddenly, age 42, Christian keels over and dies.
Yeah.
Christian's wife then marries his best friend Albert, and they took over the business, which is when the Piper came into the name, or Piper as it was then. But to fast forward to the champagne we're enjoying now, Charles was the guy that ran off and married a competing champagne house's daughter, and he became the black sheep of the family.
1851.
Yes, exactly. They ended up having a baby boy, Charles Jr., later to be known as Champagne Charlie. He was the first guy to bring champagne into the US through the port of Boston. Very interesting story. He was selling a lot of his wares in Boston. He moved down south to sell some of his wares down there, and while he was down there, the guy in Boston started to refuse to pay him.
Yeah.
So he was traveling back up north to get his money back, and on the way back up north, the Civil War was going on, and he was arrested for accusing of being a French spy. So he was jailed. At the time, Abraham Lincoln was the president.
Yep.
He pardoned him out of jail. He said that this guy isn't a French spy, he's a businessman. And when he came out of jail, there was a guy standing there with a priest next to him, with a guy he didn't recognize. And he asked the guy, why are you here? And the guy said, I am the brother of who owes you all the money in Boston. And our family is mortified by my brother's misdeeds. Please accept this envelope as a way of my family righting the wrongs of my brother.
I love that.
I know. When he opened the envelope, it was the deeds to Cherry Creek in Denver. So a local tie-in.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That is great.
Yes, but getting back to the house style of Charles Heidsieck, it's very unique. It has very much a large portion of reserved age wines in the mix.
Right.
Not many champagne houses have that much, up to 50% in the non-vintage. This particular champagne is the non-vintage Brut Reserve.
I love it. It's just gorgeous. It's dry, it's crisp, it's everything champagne should be. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And with the upcoming holidays, I mean, every day's an upcoming holiday.
Yeah.
It would be perfect. Any of these four would just pave the way to good times, good friends, family, good food.
And the nice thing is, all bubbles here, all the sparkles are a different price point and different styles completely.
Sure.
So there's one for every occasion. I personally don't need an occasion to drink bubbles. I like it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But,
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
So on to another French.
The Piper Heidsieck.
Yes.
So the Piper Heidsieck is a bit of a different style, a little bit crisper, cleaner. A large portion of Pinot Noir goes into this bubbles. So 50% Pinot Noir, 30% Pinot Meunier, and 20% Chardonnay. Aged on the lees for a minimum of 2.5 to 3 years usually, but the minimum requirement's 12 months.
Yep.
And then 25% reserved age wines goes into the mix. It's still a large portion of that, which gives it some richness in the mid palate.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. It's the perfect complement. It's the perfect vehicle for fried chicken, French fries, potato chips, or just chips and salsa.
It was also the favorite champagne to Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Many, many years ago. She always said a glass of champagne was the best way to start and end her day. And we actually are going to be having a celebration of her 100th birthday, what would have been this year, and having some special bottling coming out in around June time for her 100th birthday.
I like that.
Which is exciting, yeah.
So let me ask you a question before we continue. A lot of people prefer, myself included, the champagne flute as opposed to the white wine glass to drink out of. What is your take on that?
I actually prefer the white wine glass. It's obviously an individual preference, but I think you get much more aromatics on the nose and explosive with a glass that has more room to develop up into your nose.
Sure.
The flutes I find contain the nose a bit too much for me, and you know there has been some suggestions that the bubbles might dissipate quicker
Right.
in a white wine glass, and I don't have the wine in my glass long enough for that to happen. So.
Right.
So that's not a problem as far as I'm concerned, but yeah.
I prefer the flute because you can see the bubbles. You can get the aromatics, but it doesn't go flat. It just, the bubbles aren't broken because of that much surface area. But it's a matter of preference,
Yeah,
like you said.
exactly, yeah.
So on to, one more step. On to California.
Yeah, California.
So Piper Sonoma, a winery that was established over 40 years ago, one of the very few domestic houses established by a French champagne house way back when.
Right.
The big thing that separates Piper Sonoma from other domestics is it's all appellation specific. So all Sonoma Coast, mostly Chardonnay. There's 3 different varietals to choose from. You
Sure.
can get the Piper Brut, which is what we have here.
Yep.
They also have a Brut Rosé, and then the other one is the Blanc de Blanc. Again, all Chardonnay based. This particular Brut has 70% Chardonnay from Sonoma, 20% Pinot Noir, and then 3% Pinot Blanc, with 7% reserved age wines goes into it too to give it some richness in the mid palate. All made in the champagne method and just really good quality.
It is. I like it. I'm getting a lot of baked apple, some Honeycrisp apple, some stone fruit, a little honeydew, a little melon, some pear. It's just really well-rounded.
Yes.
And very balanced.
I agree.
That's for an inexpensive California sparkler. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
It's just so versatile. I could drink this with a cheeseburger. Easily. Hands
Exactly.
down.
Yeah.
You don't need oysters, you don't need shrimp, but those are nice too. Cheeseburger, you
Sure.
got it for
Yeah,
this.
I love it. It's great.
Oh, it's so refreshing. Which takes us to our last Prosecco from
Yeah,
Italy.
yes.
This is Incantato, which is Italian for Spellbound. Spellbound is the name of the brand that we launched the Prosecco under. It's been in the US now for about a year and a half, so it's relatively new to the US. The fruit all comes from the Veneto, DOC, so you have a very good qualification. And the big thing that separates this Prosecco to others, might be on your shelf, is the dryness.
Yeah.
The average competitive set Prosecco has close to 20 grams of sugar.
Right, and this
is
doesn't.
10.
Yeah.
So half the amount, so much drier.
It's just beautiful. And it's still 100% Glera. Okay.
No, it actually isn't.
Oh. I stand corrected, okay.
It's actually, it's 85% Glera.
Okay.
And the other 15% is between Chardonnay and Pinot Noir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a little fork in the road, a
Exactly.
little curveball.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah.
it's about the taste,
It is.
the quality, the price, the experience.
Yeah. And I actually love to drink this on a Friday night with a nice slice of orange and some Aperol.
Oh.
And a big bowl of ice.
That sounds like an Aperol Spritzer to me.
Delicious. Very delicious.
And very affordable.
Yeah, for sure. And the nice thing about all these wines here is they've all been with publications like James Suckling and Wine Spectator and
Sure,
other publications, all have 92 points or higher in press. They've all got some second opinions that have said the
great
wine's really
ratings.
good. Yeah.
Always great ratings.
Yeah.
Always a celebration.
Yeah.
Especially when you come to the table and talk
you.
about bubbles.
Yeah, I love it. Thank
So,
you.
DJ, thank you for all of your information, and I want you to grab your champagne glass because it's my favorite toast. May all of your pains be champagne.
I love it.
Cheers.
Cheers.